1. How about now? How about now? Test 1, test 2. There we go. Alrighty then. Good morning. Let's switch to live here, and this looks as good a play as any. We've got a super Enigma just showed up right now as I'm turning things on here, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Give it a little extra room on the entry here to the 18s. And let's see, what about smalls? Nah. Alrighty then, let's get going here. Don't forget, trading is risky and all that business. Let's get to it. 5 trades for the morning session. Standard operating procedure. Time to play the game. How is everybody doing there this morning? Gonna get the chat popped up here on the charts. Give me a shout out here. Good morning, everybody. All right, let me get the rest of the workspace stuff all connected here this morning. I did just turn off real-time protection. Don't forget to do that there this morning if you're getting your things set up. Go through your checklist. And there we go. Microphone. Test 1, test 2. Okay, so we talked about this yesterday. I will be doing YM or RTY in the morning sessions and NQ in the afternoons. You guys like that idea? Let me know in the chat. Good morning, Yogev. Good morning, Missile. Morning, Project. Daniel D. Douglas. What's up, Eddie? Let's get our checklist there and pop out the chat here on screen. There we go. There is our checklist. ATMs set. MACV Ultimates. Make sure that's down to the bottom. Probably a good idea. We're in strong sell, so a little bit of a difficult spot here with this Enigma. It's an 18.8. I like it. We also have the double ready up there. Up top on the 4s, we had this. So what am I going to draw right here? Oh, let's see if the drawing tools are working this morning. Hey, my hotkeys are working. I restarted here this morning before I came on stream. And look at that. Titanic zone. All right, going around the rest of my charts here. Somebody double check me for the YM. What is is it 38 range for the YM? Somebody already has that off the top of their head. It would be great. Good morning, Dr. Leaf. Oh, yes, thank you for that. All right. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I need to close out and save workspace one more time. And come down to go top left here. Good morning, JJ Kelly. What's up, Greg? Good morning, Noob. Good morning, Pablo. Patrick. Got Kazi in the house. Martin's here early this morning. $26 range for the YM. That's right. It was just way smaller, right? All right, let's go. 26R. That's a huge shift this week, which hopefully should bode well for some big numbers this week. Last week was pretty tricky. A lot of grinders. So let's see, what time did those moonshots come in here? This one, pretty early, 7:45 a.m. Not going to be able to get that one in the mornings. This one's at 8:20. All right, it is 9:15, so about 15 minutes till the U.S. Open. Got some time to sit here and wait while we're sitting. How about do me a favor and let's smash that like button and press the share button. If you don't know how to make a post, why don't we learn how to do that together here today? Click on share, click create a post, and just say, I don't know, awesome, get you some. Check it out. Take a look at the news here. There's a 9:45 a.m. monetary policy report and a BOC rate statement, 9:45, 15 minutes after the open. All Canadian news items, but they are marked in red.
DCDMEM on the one.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to close my position here. That is a 3 wise men, and we are still sitting on strong sell. We'll come back and check this spot. We'll have time later to potentially get in on that. I'm going to actually set this to 15 bigs here and arm long and short. Go 4 bigs and go 2. All right, full auto turned on here. And 3 wise men. I would like to see this peel off of at least the strong sell side, because that means all 4 of the instruments are on this. We have a Titanic zone now. That's the 3rd triple ready up here in this zone. So I'm pretty excited about this setting up at this time. And we've got some structure to work with on it. Exciting. Titanic zone is here. It's 917. Free market. SQ, good morning. Superman, good morning. Good morning, Ben. All right, I said I would do, we're going to learn it together, like I said a moment ago. Okay, so I'm going here, I'm clicking on my phone, and I'm going to join our watch party here. Okay, watching live, and now I'm going to hit the like button. We need 8 more likes to get to 50, and then I'm going to press share, which is right next to the like button, share, and then there it is, scroll at the bottom, create a post. And I'm going to show a couple of other things. I'm going to post this in the Discord. Hopefully some of you guys can participate along with us. Oh, there's X. I didn't see that. I didn't know that was there. You can share directly from directly to X. So weird saying X, right? Okay, sharing to Twitter directly from the share button, and then there is a create post here as well. Screenshot, gonna highlight and circle. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the create post one, and I'm gonna put the little eyeballs emote icon. Which is the look emote icon. One that points down. Emote icon, point. And here's one pointing down. There we go. Yeah, that's true. Your morning's already passed. I know, it's crazy. What time is it where you're at, SQ? Was it midday there? I think you're about 6 or 7 hours ahead, right? You're like mid-late afternoon already there. Let me share to our Discord here. Screenshots of how easy that is.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Okay, more ready ups showing up here. Five hours, okay. So here's what it's looking like up top left. And again, I'm hoping that some other instrument turns first. So listen, I'm on the Dow, right? And we already kind of mentioned last night that the Dow is seemingly uncorrelated from NQ, at least yesterday in the afternoon, and had that big fallout. Another one. Okay, this is going to be a very important space later. I'm going to literally see all these. Oops, sorry, coming down here, bottom left. See all these crosses right here. So I am going to draw a horizontal line here. I'm going to press F6. And I'm going to make this gigantinormous. And we're going to remember that spot right here this morning or even later today. I'm going to toe in the water long here on this. That has here we go. We are 5 minutes till the US Open. My concern is right as we come into the Open that this thing just falls out farther. We blow through this divergence and we have a long way to go underneath it if we're falling out there. So that's the concern right here, and no other instrument has turned yet. I say that because we're sitting here still on strong sell 5 minutes before the Open, so it could just complete out some more before we make the turn. We could come back to this area So yeah, it's going to be important later today, or it could be important now. This could be the load up for the next big move down too, so I have to be concerned with that. What I want to see is a very strong trap to the short side and bear trap and a move up, and it take its time. I don't want to see some fast moves up, and the width of this isn't wide enough for a higher time frame. So a higher time frame for it to make the turn, it's the Titanic turn scenario where, remember when I have drawn the how long it takes for a boat to turn or the Titanic to sink, it needs lots of space. I'm doing that on screen here. Like, it's more like this. Okay, it's got to have a lot of turn space. So this turning right now and going straight up, you know, that's just not the proper formation. Okay, here comes the open. And I'm going to mark this one F11. So we're on a cadence of 1 right now.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Okay, I'm going to re-engage that. So super PRZ. Potentially, we also got a white cross that came in here. So at least what we're hoping for is some accumulation in this area, and looking for people to grab a continuation short first that they're going to attempt to get trapped in, and then potentially a move, but we'll see. Here comes the open in about 45 seconds. $30 seconds. All right, into a red cipher there for the target. So 1 win, 1 lose on the redo. Here is the open. Good morning, Plutonium. Norman, how are you, my friend? Good morning, Abtimo. Good to see you, sir. Good morning, Guardy. Okay, shifted to neutral now. So now this is wide enough for me to start looking for longs. This is where it's going to get crazy here, in my opinion.
Double delta EM on the speed of YM 289.
So not going to get crazy here, because I mean it could absolutely fall out. There's an S1 down below us.
26.
There is a double cross. I don't want, sorry, I'm trying to trade with no targets for the moment. Multis.
On the 1. Divergence of on the 20.
Okay, there's a stair stepper. Here's king timing.
Double delta
I'll turn this off here for a moment. On full auto.
Double delta on the 1.
Have a, wow, triple ready up, quadruple ready ups. Okay. Don't like that they were green side. Wanted to normally see a red side trap here, so got to be a little bit careful here.
Speed of YM200.
See if we can take off inside of one of these harmonic structures up above before a crazy fallout. Nope, didn't get there. We got a green dot coming up here on the 26th. And we'll see if this will hold. There is a green Enigma. And let me get it up here. So if that one doesn't work, that will be a cadence 2. But big green dot here with some divergence firing on the higher time frame and hoping that a higher time frame is coming in for that structurally. And then if we've got, okay, we got another ready up on the 4s, but it still looks pretty steady Eddie down there, so we got to be a little bit careful there. And here's why, top left. So there's the Titanic zone. There's what we'll hope there is the big set of trap here. Gotta not be greedy. I'm gonna take off half here on my target into the cipher. So target's filled there for half position.
Double delta on the 1.
Okay, running up. And I'll peel off half there as we touch that white line. I'll look to potentially re-engage with any other additional stair stepping.
Enigma long on the EAM4.
And there we go. And we'll close it up for 3K up to targets filled on the Enigma on the 4s up top. Right.
Double delta EAM on the 4.
There. Targets filled up 3K for the morning there, with a couple of trades off of that level. As I said, it was going to be important. Very easy reads here. Market's handing out candy here today. I like an easy day, don't you? Let's type candy day there in the chat. We've been due for one of those. Sitting on hands has improved your P&L.
26.
Let me talk about some of that here for a minute. So is the sitting on hands, air quotes, I'm doing air quotes here, rule, is sitting on hands for the first 5 minutes,
YM86.
is that a rule or an SOP? SOP. That's right. And what is the difference in a rule and an SOP?
Double delta EAM on the 1.
Okay, here's it ready up. Wish that was a red and not a green, but beggars can't be choosers here.
Speed of YM113.
And when it comes to the markets, we are the beggar. SOP. So while that is the standard operating procedure, so what overrides a standard operating procedure in, I don't know, any other business? It's situational, right? So they talk about, you know, military and other terms, situational awareness. And so when is that SOP? And you might want to say, this is where people will say, well, rules are meant to be broken. Yeah, you know, a rule has more defined absolutes versus a standard operating procedure. So here this morning, like some of the absolute best plays, it just happened to be like the market doesn't time itself based on, you know, hour clocks, right? Other than, you know, opens, closes. So basically, you know, if the perfect setup, okay, I don't like that is a green rover. Okay, that's type green rover in the chat. Take a note of this right here.
Along on the E1.
Right, green rover. $24, one of my favorite numbers here. We'll see if we get this Enigma. Did the other one work before? Yes, so we are on a reset of a cadence, but we had winter right before. So we'll see if we get this one here. It's right at my point of entry. So if it does work, I'll need to peel half there at my entry point and look to re-engage in this area. But definitely looks like the potential green rover there. So it could be a problem and could be re-engaging the short side. That is the risk. Yeah, that is not good. That is a green rover.
Lower bands touch EM on the 26.
There's S1 touch.
Speed of YM66. Double delta EM on the 1. Double delta EM on the 1. Double delta EM on the 1.
Okay, triple rips.
Speed of YM66.
Let's see if it's gonna help me out here. This time of day though can get some sell-offs, and especially with that green rover makes me very nervous.
Monetary policy report on the 1. High impact news event Bach rate statement. High impact news event overnight rate. Double delta EM on the 4.
Wacky Wednesday.
Speed
How are you, Captain?
79. Speed of YM79. Lower bands touch EM on the 26. DCDM EM on the 1. Double delta EM on the 1. Speed of YM57.
So a red news event is in 3 minutes. So we need to mark this as a failed. So we are on a, is that cadence 1 or 2? So we're on cadence 2 here. Well, I mean, now that one's a winner. I call it cadence 1. Okay, we just went back to strong sell. I'm going to half up. I am half as confident as this area as this area or this area. Yeah, here comes the news scenario here coming in at about 2 minutes.
High impact news event overnight rate. Double delta EM on the 1, lower bands touch EM on the 26.
Okay, here comes news in about 30 seconds. King timing up on the 4s. Back to my point of entry, I'm going to re-engage. Got a cross and a ready up right at my entry point as well there. Probably some of my own volume coming in there. All right, here comes the news. Here, moderate sell on king timing. And try to set this to global, all charts. Okay, I'm gonna half it up again right there. We could turn right in front of that because we know that there's a bunch that are there. So sometimes if they're not going to let them out, they'll turn it right in front of that line. If it blows through it, great. But if it does not blow straight through it, then it will trap it will trap them inside. All right, I'm going to half up right here. We got crosses and a ready up. Actually, I'm going to close the whole position right here, right in front of the white line. Let me tell you guys why here. Bottom left, what ends up happening right here in front of a line. We know that there are a ton that could be trapped there, right? Remember, all the way back here, all these folks back here, right? Were they correct or did they get trapped? That is the question. Well, once they bring that price back to it, they'll lead it right back up to it. How many times have you seen your own positions where the market will lead right back up to it and then not go? That is the danger on playing a spot all the way to the line. We just need to know where it is, especially when I was that heavy there moments ago. So we got the nice juicy ready ups here, the fake down move. We're coming up to it, but does not mean that this is 100% the big fat turning point. If the higher time frames are coming in, they're going to pull it right there. See, look at that. They didn't let them out. They're trapped. So I'm looking for a short side if this comes back to red, right? Potentially a green rover here. We went green touch once. This pumps red. I'm getting short. Watch for the MAC VU. There's a double cross, potential for a double cross, double move. That is the biggest dump out though, so that could be the way for us to push back up. Let's watch. What's our time? 9:48. 3 minutes past the news. Yeah, you think it's a trap? Yeah, I think it's a trap as well. The higher time frame is just eesh. It's so nasty looking. I want to see another like a AO down here or something else. You know what I mean? But as you said just recently, Don, when you said you pay for confirmation, don't you? Okay, that is a 3 wise men, and we are neutral. Tricky. Whichever side this goes to, I'm going to jump on it. So if we go green, I'm going long. If it's red, I'm going short. Okay, going long. 3 wise men long. Stop underneath the crosses. See if we're going to end up approaching that area. Though remember, I know they could totally trap everybody in there, so I have to be aware of that. We get up above it, good news. If we stay under though, look out below. I like that there's a flush right there, like a bunch got flushed out. Tried to re-engage their short position. Okay, we came in and touched it. I'm going to add to it as we come into that line there. There they come. There's more adding at that spot and location. Let's see if we get the pump up. Oh, back to neutral. Okay, so who's turning? Was hoping to see that go to strong buy. It never went to strong buy. So we do not have all 4 correlated instruments riding with us. We don't have all the nerds. We only got half the nerds. Somebody type to us in the chat, if you're not in a position, what does nerd stand for in relation to the instruments?
Speed of YM52.
$400 superstition kicking in right now. 3,600. I'm at 3,600 sitting right here. Is it going to wreck me at my $400 superstition? I think it is. I'm going to close it. 3,600. I'm going to blast my superstition here. I am going to... I'm going to write in 400 SS right here. See, look at that. Man, oh man, I am telling you that $400 superstition is legit. It's legit. Nerds, yes. NQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. Nerd, NERD. So what I told you this morning, why we draw that line, you see how important it is? Okay, there is a line in the sand there. And we don't know which way to play it yet until they show their hand. We have to, and I'm not talking about just direction. I'm talking about we need to see order flow, right? We need to see cross activity. Okay, coming back to green again. That's a good side to the long side. Hopefully that's a shakeout. Looks like a straight leg. I'm going to re-engage my long here. I'm only going to go quarter position. We'll see. That is a straight leg down. Hopefully that is faking people from their original idea to go long. They made them think about it right here. That gets them off sides. Retail's going to think twice about it. Be like, ooh, I don't know. That came down real quick. Got a nice smooth leg down. I don't trust smooth, sexy legs, right? Smooth down. Probably not going to happen now. Yes. So
double delta
SSL right there. Okay. Ready up. Got my finger over the close. If it doesn't go, I want to see it take off right here. I want to see it go. It needs to go. If it doesn't, got to close it. Under a ready up. Yikes, back to neutral. Gonna kill it. Nope, not playing with my $400 superstition. Not happening. It did not take off. Straight leg down. Look to see if I can re-engage a grind. I would rather it be grinding. I don't want it to... okay, back to green side again. I'm going. We got 3 nerds. 3 of the nerds. Or who's the 4th? Who's lagging? Can anybody tell who has a 20 chart layout set up right here? I do not have the 20 charts. Who's lagging on the nerds? Who's the one outlier? Someone said earlier NQ was going down. Is NQ the outlier? All right, closing it. Nope. Sticking with my 3K here, playing this very tricky spot here. We know they're going to fart around with the people that were here before. This is that big area. ES is the lagger. Okay, so ES is still hanging down. Well, that could be the bellwether. So if this thing shifts, we never went to strong buy. What I don't like here is we literally shifted here. This is a very rare occurrence. We do not see this very often. We stayed right here. We've been red side. And then we kind of moved up here and stayed here. We did not get all 4 to agree. Interesting. But ES, man, if ES is holding short, oof. Let's see, we have prior low and prior close right up above us. It should suck us there, but is it going to come right now, beginning of day, or is this going to be later today? I want to see an entry. Let's see. Did we have a loss? We did before. Okay, so I'm going to re-engage full auto.
ECB President Lagarde speaks.
Okay.
Low impact news event.
Got 500 plus. Stepping up for the buy. Hearing some steady buyers. All right, I'll re-engage. Attempt a continuation here. Hearing some Rice Krispies on the tape. Got a big set of 500s here. Hopefully they're not getting caught off sides. Prior low right up underneath there. I hope this is not a fake out to pump it there. Still have not seen strong buy. ES is still not engaged. 3 out of 4 nerds. Might not be enough. All right, closing it out. Nope. Bottom of the cross here. Not wanting to go. Very tricky spot here. Did I stop out too early? It didn't go all the way down. Did I just become a dick for a tick? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Terrible execution, Vinny. Terrible. What a lamer. I gotta practice.
Fib.em on lower bands touch em on the 89.
Did not work that stair stepper good enough. Oh, kicking myself for that. Currently neutral. I mean, if this thing bellwether turns, this could be the spot. If they're going to trap these in, then we get short underneath this. It's the prior close. They want to keep it red here on the first part of the day. 9:57. It's 3 minutes till 10 a.m. Do we have 10 a.m. news? We do.
Upper bands touching
Consumer confidence, a number of other items coming in there at noon. I'm sorry, well, at noon. At 10 a.m. Okay, there's a shark back up on the 4s. I'm going to see if that shark back on the higher time frame is going to hold. I'm going to go full position short right up underneath this area, see if it's got enough juice for it. Up here on the top left. See if the shark back is going to be the harmonic turn or not. My impact news coming in 2 minutes. Nope. Nope. Changing my mind. I'm going to get long here. I think we're going to have a break and a run. We are grinding, continuing to grind. It looked like we had some spiking action, but the spiking action was actually down. And grinding speed favors the longs. We never went red. It's killing me. We never went strong buy either, though. There is one sitting in there. One out of the 3 nerds is still sitting there going, I don't think so. Holding it back. Yeah. We just went sell side? Are you kidding me? Okay. I am nervous about this spot right here. Here is the news.
Upper bands touch em on the 26.
All right, targets filled on a DCDM here. Gold line reversal. I'm going to get short on a GLR. If it's going to get my 10 tick bag or not. There's a 12.3 for it to go to. Thank you very much. Got my 10 bag.
YM54.
Off the GLR. We went 14.3 and now a 12. That is a reduction. Very interesting though. We've got, let me draw an F2 here between these two. Let's get F8 between the 14.3 and the 12.3. Dude, it's right here.
Upper bands touch EM on the 26.
So is the Dow the only one moving up?
Speed of YM64.
That's the double move in between those 14s and 12s. Okay, shifted neutral. So half and half. Half the nerds up, half the nerds down. Thank you, Guardy. Just posted a screenshot, but Super AO on the BB touch outside the fiddle. And one of my faves, got so much confidence in those for T1, T2. Super AO. Oh yeah, if you got a ready up with an Alpha Omega, yeah, absolutely. Especially into a BB touch. Yeah, like the sound of that, sir.
Upper bands touching.
King timing.
26.
I'm gonna sell the open right here. And I'll grab 10 ticks off of that. Just sell the open line on a fast move up to it. There's a ready up. Still sitting neutral. Have not shifted to the long side. Let's see. There's the open and there's the Enigma short. All right. I'm going to engage a 10.5 at the open. A little bit nervous about the fact that it's at an open because they could just kind of push up over it here, but we'll see. What's the target? 42.90s.
Speed of YM60.
I'm at 3,600 right now, so my $400 superstition, make a note here, my $400 superstition is screaming at me to not take this right now. Oh my goodness, but the Enigmas are saying yes, but my superstition is telling me no. Could have peeled half in that Gartley.
DCDM on the 1.
Alright, I'll peel him here.
DCDM on the 1. Speed of YM7.
And we'll close it out right there for 4K. Getting my 4K off of the double Enigma at the open. And now we've got an Enigma long and we just shifted to buy side. I will engage a long here on the Enigma. 143. Let's see. Meant this to be on 2s. I think I got a little bit heavier than I wanted to on that. Okay, there's the first Alpha Omega after the move up. And go a full position on the first AO along with my Enigma. See how that is going to work for me here. I don't like that we just touched green and went right back to neutral. Dadgummit. This is moving real fast here this morning. Feels like YM playing like in Q here this morning on me. Let's see if they called everybody offsides with that first AO. Okay, point of entry. I'm going to half up there. See if we can make the run.
26. Speed of YM88.
All eyes on the MacV Ultimate there. If that MacV Ultimate goes red, I got to kill it.
Double Delta EM on the 4.
All right, gonna reverse my position and get short. Wow, that was a terrible entry. That was a terrible entry, Vinny. Bro. Oh man, I am getting ate up here. So green rovered to the short side, broke through, did not return to highs after the AO. So looking for the short side now because of the MACV. Terrible slippage on that entry. Literally got slipped to the worst place possible. I'm just going to close it. I am going to close it. That was awful. I literally cannot believe what just happened right there. That is awful. Total slippage. Terrible, terrible action right there on me. Got caught with it. Oh. Gave up 3K for no reason. Alright, gotta get my wits back to me here.
Speed of YM56.
The neutral 2 minutes. 2-minute warning. Man, you pay for confirmation. Look how long this has taken to tell me what's up. Sitting here back into neutral. MacVU not wanting to tell me. Man, that is a straight leg play down. Come on, MacVU, tell me, bro.
Double delta E.
Tell me, bro. How are you still sitting neutral? Okay, there we go. Well, finally. Finally. She comes to tell me after all the straight legs. Man, this has turned awful. This has turned awful. Such great opportunities missed there. Should have been able to play off of the nice straight legs and played it right back up here to that location, but instead got farted around with a red rover. Green rover to red rover. This is so rare. I do not remember the last time we saw this. That is rough. Oh, taking all my pie. Taking all my pie. Coming up, one green touching again. Oh man, taking all my pie. Awful execution for me here today.
Speed of YM55.
Giving up such a great day. Come on, beehive me. Okay, Dow ate my lunch today. Wow. Oh, man. I'm going to go coffee break it. That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Giving that back. I'll be back. Alexa, let's party.
Low impact news event IMF meetings. Double delta EM on the 1. 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 DCDM EM on the 1. Speed of YM64. Speed of YM64. High Impact News Event BOC Press Conference. Medium Impact News Event Crude Oil Inventories. Speed of YM54. Speed of YM54.
Alrighty then. Oh boy. Okay, so what did we do? Oh man, look, that line I drew is like I said, it was going to be important. For which part of the morning? Didn't know. I am kicking myself for the execution around those. That was not hard. Top left. Easy read, poor execution. Some of it was the nuance of YM, and that may have solidified the YM coming off and going to RTY. I actually want to duplicate this. I want to look at RTY. I'm going to duplicate a new tab here, and I'm going to switch this one to RTY to have a look. What are we on, the 12 contract? 12-24. Yeah, man. RTY for the mornings. The Dow, just reminding me yesterday in the afternoon where they just became completely decoupled, and I think it is because of the crude oil macro that is going on. Crude is such a heavy part of the Dow, and it's its own thing. It's its own, you know, massive energy commodity, and Yeah, I think we'll be in the mornings going back trading RTY. Hardly had any red days with RTY. And the Dow with that weird, I don't know, it was just so weird this morning. RTY being the misfit of the nerds. At the same time, I mean, there was some good. There was definitely some easy reading with some of this stuff. I think I do need to... Oh, these are double stacking over here. I need to think about that. Anyhow, kicking myself for that YM action there. That was so easy. I'm going to remove this into its own window. Oh, did I just duplicate a new window? Whatever. Okay, duplicate a new window. I'm going to close this one. Okay, and I'm going to keep RTY over here on the right and start changing out a little bit of my layout here. And it is 10:33. Overstayed the welcome. Played through, like, let's roll back and look here for... Get something here. So there's what should be the end of my morning session right there. That little 2-minute window warning there, that is the 10:10. Played through it, ended up giving it back as the market shifted, which we should be expecting. That's our SOP, standard operating procedure. We know that can occur. Nice Titanic
meme on the one
zone area showed itself to us. Okay, I'm gonna give this one shot right here. We've got an Enigma with double crosses right here. Let's see how this plays. I don't like that we're in the flat zone here, so this could be bad, but I'm gonna see if we can make something out of that. Currently sitting in neutral, so maybe we go back. Let me come back here to the bottom left. I'm having to talk through too much here. Just can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time here. Got an Enigma moonshot with a double cross. Hopefully we can pump up to the target up top. We are currently neutral. Would feel better if this was buy side. At the same time, though, we have shifted red, gone back to green, red. Hopefully going to pop back up one more time to green before we start any kind of downside movement. Definitely concerned about a downside movement. If we break that line, which... Eesh, it has been the line from this morning here. A major demarcation that we were able to identify, play well until I didn't play it well. One, two, three, four. Looks like a potential 4 LDT. 1, 2, 3, 4 came up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we got a 3 wise men right here along with it. I'm going to add to my position here and hope that we don't break that. I want to see a fake down, shakedown, a quick, fast, speedy looking action down, pop, hit, and then come back up is what I'm hoping for to the Enigma target, which is 20 ticks or so up above. If not, I will be looking at a decent size red day here for the morning session, and we will have to come back this afternoon and see how we do in the afternoon session. One more spot for me to add here as we come into a green Gartley harmonic back behind it. I don't like that we are, I mean, literally stair-stepping down. Looks like a stairway to hell there. 1, 2, if we just keep going down, that is not going to be good for this play here, but there's enough juice here that this could be something yummy. 2 legs, both of them made of some 4-legged segments, hoping that we get a 4-legged dog trap within that. What is our cadence on the Enigma? Oof, we're due for one right now. Yikes, we just went back to sell side. Might not bode well for me. Here we are no longer neutral. Here comes king timing. Another cross. Oh boy. Same area. I don't even need to mark it up. No demarcation necessary because we're basically right here at the same spot with a previous white line that I identified before. Back to neutral. So we got two nerds up, two nerds down. I'd like to look at RTY to see what RTY is doing versus what's happening here on the Dow, because Dow is just it's its own animal. Okay, we got a new bar on the 26s. Hopefully this will bring us back up and into the golden ropes above us. Golden ropes are sitting up above us on the 26, which is our current optimized range. We have just touched the white line once again. Back to this major area.
DCDME on the 1.
Okay, got another one. I'm gonna go full 40. Okay, I'm gonna half up at my point of entry, and let's see if we get the run. Yikes, just went back red. Fours. To neutral. Wow, we just went back and forth. Come on, go green. Go green, be mean. Don't be mean to me though. All eyes on the Mac VU now. Are we going to finally get some agreement on all four instruments, or are they just going to stay decoupled and leave me holding the bag with YM today? Back to red again. So what's weird is as we shift to red, YM keeps pumping up. It does feel like it is just not correlated. It is the nerd outsider. We go red, we go back to neutral. So they are literally sitting on a kind of a switch point here. Is it maybe because we're sitting here on the golden rope on the higher time frame? Don't know, but it has been hard to read through a correlation here today. I have not seen this be such a mess in a while on the Mac VU. Look at this. This is crazy. It's going to be a very interesting one to go back and... Hey, we went buy side, finally. Good, then maybe they've set a trap here. Yay. Is something working out in my favor here? I don't know. It was so easy this morning. Cannot believe I gave up the opportunity for the easy morning. I will say it was the stream pressure. Once again, the extreme pressure to go, okay, well, I got to stay out here and keep trading more because, man, we were up this morning on our 5 set of trades. Easy day. Went as high as 4,600, hit 3,600 a couple times, and the $400 superstition literally caught up with me and ate up the pie. Back in positive territory now here on the day on a $4,000 play right now. Is it going to continue? I'm going to try to catch a bid here to see if it's not going to just be a nasty trap up here. I'm going to buy it all the way down. We went to moderate buy. Are we ever going to hit a strong buy? I am betting in on what will finally, hopefully, be a strong buy. One time here today. When was the last time we saw a strong buy? Not a single one from the morning. Look at this. I'm scrolling back. Not a... Oh, there it is. All the way back at... What time was that this morning? Dude, I don't even want to say what that is. That's 3 a.m. since the last time we saw a strong buy side. If it was going to happen, it would happen right now. Like that kind of trap onto the white line, the major line from earlier today, this would be the time to do it. Did we ever touch the prior close? We did. And we went all the way to the open, touched, and came back off. RTY is holding us back. Well, somebody tell RTY to get with the program. Here's the prior close. Get up in there. Trying to catch a bid here. I'll be honest, I'm kind of hoping they don't fill me. Nope, they do. But some of the best signs are when I try to catch a bid and they don't fill me. Or continuations. Now, mind you, that's with NQ. These others, YM and RTY, you know, less so. Like right now, like I almost hope they don't fill me right there and we just keep on that run. That would be a good sign. Nope, they filled me. Here's king timing. Give me a run, bud. Nope, they filled me. Yikes. Come on, make that run. Make that run just for fun. Let's go, baby. There we go. $400 superstition again, right there. At that little tip right there, it was 35 and some change. 3,500 and some change right there. I am going to draw it out for myself once again. I think it was like 35.80 I saw flash. $400 superstition once again. $400 away from the 4K target right there, literally to that tip. As it popped into that tip, I saw the high point. I'm going to draw it in again to point it to myself right there. Gonna beat myself up about it later. At the tip. Tell me, do you guys think I should close it out at the 3,600? You guys tell me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, it failed me. So, my little bid trick is telling me it may not be good. It may not be good in the neighborhood. Let's find out. Is the $400 superstition real? Y'all tell me. I still have not seen this go to strong buy. So RTY still not coming with us. My goodness. Riding the anti-fun train for me today. Oh, please be the shakeout and not the real move.
Fib.him on the 8th.
Disgusting. Back to my point of entry and got a half up. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. 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 I'm going to close it out. Okay, so there it is, folks. That is real. That $400 superstition is absolutely real. If I am riding a position and I get to 3,600, look at this. It is almost its own indicator, I'm telling you. That is insane. I got to figure out what it is. Like, what exactly is that? Is it accumulation of my
YM64?
It's like another piece of cadence is what it is. It's like you've gotten, it's like the cadence has to shift. I think that's what it is. It's I almost could call this a $400 cadence shift. Like it has gotten you to 3,600. Yeah, I see that red dot on the 8s. Yeah, I saw that come in. Yep. Yep. Man, oh man. Oh. What a beatdown today here for me. There's king timing. Went back to neutral. I'm just going to get short. Assuming that I was big wrong and that we're going to continue short. I'm going to go full position short and hold it out. If I thought it was going to keep on going, okay, shook out. I gave it a shot. We have not been able to go strong by all morning. We have touched strong sell several times. There we go. Back to the white line area. I'm literally going to sell that big white line, expecting that we could finally go under it. I'm going in all the way on it since I've gone the other way, all the way. Whatever. Okay, got big reds coming in there. There's an 11.5. Hopefully we keep on going through that. Would love to see a continuation through that 11.5 and not the finishing completion point. There we go. That is a $5,000 play. Are we going to break the cross? I want to see a break of the cross. There we go. We went red. Go. Break it. Break it. Thank you. And I'll take half there on the ready DD. Big dogs are coming in. Always on top.
Speed of YM64.
So we had that 10.2 up on the 4s. This was the push right there. That was the deciding factor. I'm at 35.20. I saw 35.20. Should I close it? Everybody tell me in the chat. $400 superstition the other direction. I'm up 35.20 right now. 33.30 now. 3,000. There's 4,000. We broke the superstition. We broke it. It's broken. Yes. It's broken. We got a 50 ticker. I didn't close it at 50 ticks, so I got 56. I got 50 ticks, and now it's back to 3,600. Okay, 36.10, 35.20. the good Lord giving me a second chance, and then I didn't take it. That's terrible. I really want to see this go to strong sell. Like, if they have not been able to go strong buy, then can we go ahead and go strong sell then? Are we gonna... They gonna let me have that? Wow, kidding me. Kidding me. Hilarious. Now we gotta draw it down here. Not even kidding. Control C, Control V. Right here was the 35.80 at that line. Down here was... Had 5K there for a second. I think it was 5,100. Oh man, I am either gonna earn or I'm gonna learn. Oh no, it must have been 4,100. My mistake. Alright, I'm taking it. My 50 ticks got 4K on the day. Can we get some 4K hype in the chat? Oh, that was, I wouldn't say that's the most difficult 4K I've ever made, but it was not one of the easier ones. For sure. Did we finally go strong sell? Finally. Finally. My goodness. My goodness. I think I should get paid for a bonus here any minute. Give me a setup. I'm going to go shorts only. I'm going to arm short. And I'm going to turn on continuous. And I'm going to set this to big, and I'm going to do quantity 2s. So it will full auto me in if we get a setup here on the 1s. A hard fought 4K. That looks like a trap and a half. Not even gonna lie. But we are strong sell. Let's see if we get a 3 wise men. Everybody type 3 wise men in the chat. There's cross number 1. There's cross number 2. Give me a 3 wise men here, and we just go with the direction of... It's supposed to go 4 big, not 5 big. 4 big. There we go. Give me a 3rd cross. Like a boss. You're gonna go right back into the Titanic zone? My, oh my. So is this gonna be one of the world's biggest dump out shakeouts? Let's do a measurement. How far was this? That went 116 ticks. So I would just call it a 100 tick dropout. So we could make a run. Excuse me. So finally a green rover that worked. The green rover, one touch, did not go all the way to strong buy. Literally, look at this. Not one single strong buy the entire day. Scrolling up, scrolling up. I went all the way back. You had to see it at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to have seen a strong buy. So sell side was the place. So finally got a green rover. Do we have one back here? Could have, but this green rover, look, it didn't go all the way strong sell. Let's look for another one. Oh, this one did. So there was another one there at 1010. Nice, perfect green rover all the way back. A one touch back to neutral, enter in on neutral and hold it for 2 plays. Those are usually big plays. That one is not a green rover because remember it has to come straight from red like this. Straight from red. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Yep. Well, actually, sorry. This is the first one that could have been a green rover. Right here. And it didn't work. Right. What time was that? That was 9:45 a.m. There was some news at that time, so can see through that. This one, though, beautiful. Finally. Really had to be patient. So we got a freezer delivered that was supposed to have been delivered on Monday. Today there's some craziness, but I was downstairs. What's funny is there's a big garage underneath my office, and so I'm down there. We're putting it in. I could hear the thumps from down there. I could just hear the thump 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 thump, and I was like, "Well, market's going down." That's funny. Sorry, side note. What an interesting day today. I am going to be watching this live stream back to gather additional things to learn. I think yesterday's was a good one to learn from as well. MZ, how are you, my friend? I'll be honest, I'm going to talk to you guys about my pet peeve. If you have a screen name that is 2 letters, can't stand it. Pet peeve. All right, there is the third. Is this going to be a 3 wise men short? That looks like such a trap. I got my finger over the cell if we break underneath it. Listening for audio box cues. Listening. Okay, I'm going for it. Not going to risk much on it though. I am putting my stop right back behind that cross. If we're not just going to continue and go, it's behind the 3 crosses. So 3 wise men short, looking for a return to the low. There is a crab down here below us. Put it right on the crab meat. See if we get the 3 wise men short. So 3 wise men have shown up. What's the direction? Mac VU. Fairly simple to execute. Stops behind the crosses. It's pretty tight. We had a break of it. Would have been better if I just entered in at the cross there, which is why I'm not deep on it. Quarter position. Ooh, another cross. Add to position. Let's see if she's gonna go. Who's front running my targets? It's It's like, I gave you 10 ticks. I'm not giving you any more there, bruh. Really? So the 3 wise men, we're looking for a return to the higher, return to the low.
Target filled.
There we go. Breakthrough there. Give me a little more. You're going to give me some extra juice here, bro. Give me some juice. Give me some juice.
Target filled.
Sorry? What did I miss? Do you have a 2-letter name? What are you, Jay-Z? Like, unless you're Jay-Z, nobody knows who you are.
Target filled.
I'm CJ. Oh my word.
Double delta EAM on the 1.
All right, we'll close it right there. Super PRZ for the exit. 4,700. One of the most difficult 5Ks. Oh, you front run, man. you put your target right in front of me, didn't you? You had to hold it up a little bit, didn't you? That's all right. 3 wise men is going to go where? All right, 3 wise men. He's going to go pick up all those orders. I can turn this off now. So 3 wise men return to the low, right? So 3 wise men, there they are. Type 3WM in the chat if you understand what it is. There's the 3 wise men. We go in the direction of the MACVU, and I hold it to either the low or the high on a 3 wise men play. Everybody get it? If you get it, type a 1.
Divergence up.
If you're not quite there, you don't understand it, type me a 2 and kind of add it, throw your 2 down with a question as well. What's the question around it? What part of it's kind of not clear there, and we'll try to clear the air on it. And I guess I should clarify that 2-letter name thing. Like, 2-letter names, you know, look, there's CJ and BJ and whatnot. Okay, your mom gave it to you, whatever, cool. But the ones who, like, choose it on purpose, or, like, you come out here and, like, my name's MZ. It's not a common name. It's not a thing. Not a thing. It's not a thing. You're just annoying. MZ. Hey, MZ. If people don't already know who you are, there's no point in having a 2-letter name. You can't go by your initials if nobody knows what the initials stand for. Well, I know what they are. Oh my word. I'm special. All right, bro. There's a 2-letter one, special ED. to move this one. Not letting me click it. Where did we draw that one in? That was a measurement from earlier today that I wanted to remove. I don't want to remove all drawing objects. I just want to remove this one. Here we go. Real quick, I wanted to do this. Been wanting to do this for a while. Anchor line, I'm going to make bright yellow because sometimes I want to go back and find those easier. Find myself digging for them too often. Make it a 3 and then set it as default. I want it to be a dash. Did I not do dash? So, when in the grind, do not rewind, right? What's our time? 11:09. So let's look back up here. Top time frames. Very nice play setup. So we had the Titanic zone coming in from the morning. It was more like this. Titanic zone showing up. Triple ready ups, multis. So we dip outside the Titanic, pulls it all the way up. We get all the way up to the top of the Titanic zone. Tap, tap, fakeroos down. They're like, okay, we know we don't know for a fact that we're coming down. Got everybody looking down. Make everybody second guess themselves straight up. Okay, second guess their shorts. Second guess the shorts again. Boom, 10.2 says, and now we're ready for the dropouts, right? And now grind down. King timing coming up there. Let me look at RTY. Was that easier to play? Potentially. I mean, there were some easy moves there, but you can definitely tell the kind of
RTY on the 4. Lower bands touch him on the 26.
I don't know, I go back and forth. The YM actually still looked cleaner, so I don't know that I'm fully on RTY, but I'm going to have it off on the side. I'm going to save my workspace. Actually, I'm going to save workspace right now so that I've got it. And keep that off on my side monitor. Interesting, we just got multi ready ups right here into a PRZ on the RTY. We'll see if that ends up forming a bear trap or not.
YM68.
YM just completely falling out there. And yeah, you can almost see that anti-correlation play. Oh, look at this target coming. Hold up. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I'm about to hit that. I am about to hit that gold line. We touched that gold line. I'm going to take it for a pop-up. Come on down and touch me. Come hand me some candy.
Speed of YM66. Speed of YM66. Enigma long on the E1.
Ooh.
On the 1.
Got a super Enigma long right here.
Reversing.
Let me pull this down here and look at a couple things. Bottom left. Big long drop down. There's the 8 come in. I'll start to load there. There's the 8. There's a ready up. And there's the gold line touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just trying to catch a little pop up there. Not trying to load the boat. A little bit early. Should be potentially needing to reverse that down into it. Jumping in early because of that super Enigma up there. Wish I would have waited a little bit longer for that. Let's see how it's going to go here. All right, need to half over. There we go. Got a little bit out of it. I'm going to get my 5K. It's so close to 5K.
Lower bands touch him on the 20.
49.70 on the day, and there's my 5K. Oh my goodness, $70 shy of my 5K. Oh, I gotta get 70 bucks. I gotta pick up $70. $70 to make you holler. Come on, we just read that so easy. All I needed to do though was just wait out a little bit on that. How about we take off always on top there so I can draw on it. Come on, look at that. You know, when and we saw it. It was already there. It came down, touched it, tapped it, and enough for an up bounce of 20 plus ticks there or so. Kind of kicking myself for front running that, that right there. I was like, well, sometimes it does it right in front of it, so I didn't want to miss out if it did make a run. But ended up having to let it fart around there with me. Yeah, no, I got to go do Tiny ATM. All right, let's do it. Tiny ATM time. Superstition Buster. All right, I'm going to get my $70 here. I got my Superstition Buster turned on. We are still sell side. We got 2 crosses. Let's see if we're going to get a 3 wise men. Give me a 3rd cross and I'll tap it. Give me a 3rd cross. $70 superstition. I know, right? Oh my goodness. PLC Rudder, you said, why are you letting your goals dictate the market? Kills me every time I do that. Well, are you a multimillionaire? I'm sorry, I don't take advice from poor people. So are you a multimillionaire? If you are, I'll take advice from you. If not, shh, cállate. It's a risk-reward thing in life, and I can fully explain it to you if you'd like. We can have that chat. Learn to play a video game. You still think it's the market. It's not. It's a video game. It's called Frogger. Now, if this hits my stop, you're going to come over here and go, I told you so. Good. Good for you. It's worth the risk. It doesn't matter to me. I'm already up 5K. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to go grab that 70 bucks. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. To me. Maybe it matters to you. I play games to win. I set goals in life and I make them happen. You're not a goal setter? Okay, cool. How's that working out for you? But let me know. What does PLC stand for, PLC runner? Programmable logic controller. Nice. So program that logic, bro. Oh, retired automation programmer. Nice. Hope we're about to hear that fun sound. You know the one that goes cha-ching. Here comes King Timing. One nugget away from King Timing. Let's see if we're going to be chasing more than $70 here in a moment, or if it's going to give me my 70 and we're going to lunch. Lunch is on me. For a 5K on the day. We got a hanging Chad on the 89, so that 89 bar is not finished. If you're looking at your 89 right now, do you see the hanging Chad? If you do, type a 1. If you don't, type a 2. Oh boy, another cross. I'm going to add to position on that cross. Like a boss. Still playing a 3WM there. Stop behind the 3 wise men. Looking for a return to the low is the idea. Turning into a potential shark back here. There is a shark back. This is harder than chemical plants. Yeah, it kind of depends. Depends on what part of the chemical plant you're in. My dad did chemical plants down in Houston. And did that literally just stop me out to the tick? Let's see. All right, Superstition Buster to increase going on. Tiny ATMs there. Into a shark back. And a pop-up. To the target. GLR still red on the MACV Ultimate.
Target filled.
That's that fun sound we wanted to hear.
Target filled.
Okay, but still not at
Target
5K.
filled.
So let's see.
Target filled. Target filled. Target filled.
Fib.em on the 8th.
Where was the third wise man? Right here. So under that 3 wise men, I'll re-engage. I'm going to do a real tight stop here above that cross right before here. And this is the double cross from before there on the engage. Still same place. If we end up crossing that white line down below, I will add and go.
Target filled. Target filled.
Just a risk reward play here. Playing against the crosses of the individuals who entered in at those locations.
Target filled.
Thank you very much.
Filled.
All right, now it's about 190 bucks. All right, white line for the potential re-engage. Still underneath the double crosses from before.
Double delta em on the 1.
There's a ready up there. I'm going to start getting short here again on the ready up. That's enough juice to play against. I'm going to keep a tight stop still right above the white cross. Yeah, if we do something crazy and it just wants to launch up and whatever, I'm not gonna sweat it. But we are still strong sell side here, and ready up should be enough to get enough juicers off sides to get me my 5K.
Target filled.
And that should do it.
Target filled.
And there's the 5K on the day. Can we get some 5K hype up in the chat?
Can't get no deeper.
Bruh.
Ich fühle mich wie auch wie Tupac. Lamborghini.
What you say? That you only meant well, well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best.
Do you suffer from a lack of a father figure? Do you have clinical depression? Have you ever accidentally broken your mom's favorite coffee cup, and when she found out you did it, she tied you to a bed and spanked you with a metal spatula? If you said yes to any of these things, I don't care. And to keep it a bean, no one cares.
I don't know what all that was about. All right, Curtis G on the microphone to send us off. Thanks for hanging out. For me and Pippi. Of course, Robbie, which you're going to see a lot more of. Pippi Robbie coming back full auto on the streams. Are you guys ready for that? Get some Pippi Robbie hype up in the chat. For me, Pippi Robbie, Lunchbot. How about some Lunchbot, too? Lunchbot's about to get turned on here in about 30 minutes. Curtis G and Eddie B. Thank you for hanging out. See ya.
On the one.
Art team, take it away. Show them how it's done. Just for fun.
The old adage where, you know, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, you know, more money and better opportunity. I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use, they have better front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta vibrating. Long. Look for long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. Line down on freeze. Order filled. Target filled.